Hello beautiful people, how are you all doing? You're welcome to today's uh, recipe. If I will say so, today we are going to make soap, or we're going to make kitchen soap. So I have my glove, my mask here, since we're going to deal with chemicals. So I have to put this on, and if possible gloves, but I won't be wearing gloves because I have my long spatula here that I will use. So I have a flow as well, and I don't want these chemicals to irritate me. So let me wear it. And I'm going to be calling each product name here, because this is not my field. I just buy the products and then do my liquid soap, my kitchen soap. So I want to show us the process. And if you're interested in making your own liquid soap, here in Kenya, you just go to you don't even need a list. You just go to the vendors and then tell them you want to make your own kitchen liquid soap, and they will give you everything. And if you want to know the products, you ask them to write the name. They will do it like they have done here. So number one here is Ungera, and the second, which is this one, I'm going to pour it in my basin and mix. I'm making 20 liters of soap, and here we have our salt, Ungera, you see, Ungero and salt will go together. I'll put the two of them and mix using my spatula. And the next thing that will go in is Ufacid. Usually when I buy, the Ufacid comes in a full half-liter, but I don't know why this time around he gave me half. He gave me half-liter. I don't know. I have to go back. I just noticed it now, so I have to go back there. Then I just want to show us all the chemicals first. The next thing is C.M.C, which is still number 2. No, this is caustic soda. Caustic. This is caustic. Let me see. Okay, this is C.M.C. C.M.C with this. All of them are labeled 2, so the 3 of them, this is caustic. The 3 of them will go in at once after we have mixed the first 2, the Ungera and salt. After we have mixed this, we shall go in with these 3, C.M.C, caustic, and so this will go together. Then the last thing will be our color and perfume. And unfortunately, I don't know how this guy packed this thing, that before I even boarded the car, the perfume got burst. So I don't know how he tied it. This is perfume, and this is my color. So I went in for green color. So these 2 will be the last. That's it. The perfume is liquid. Of course, perfume is liquid. So my daughter is asking if perfume is liquid. Of course, it's liquid like any other perfume. So let me burst the salt and we put it inside. Oh, I have to put my mask on. So like I told us, we are going in with 20 liters. We're making 20 liters of kitchen soap. So, and be careful with these products. Usually it's good to wear gloves, but I just want to feel very mix. Usually when doing this, when I don't have time, what I do is I get my 20 liters of water like this, then I share them in smaller containers and dissolve my salt. I dissolve my salt in one portion of the water. That is, I measure my water 20 liters in my 20 liters bucket. Then I get these small bowls or small buckets and dissolve salt in a different one. I dissolve C.M.C in another, and I dissolve the caustic in another bucket. Then when they are dissolved, when I'm done with my work, I just come and join them together and then add the other things and mix. But today I have time, and let me show us the right way of doing it. So this is how you do it, even though it will still come out the same. Whether you mix it like this, or you first of all dissolve the solids, they will still come out the same. I want to start adding my water, and I want to use this. I want to put some of the water in this bottle of Ungerol. Oh, sorry. You see, I'll leave it like this for some time. I'll just cock it and keep. It will dissolve. The Ungerol will dissolve and become liquid, much lighter than it is, and then I'll add it to it and mix. So it is this. I'll be adding water now. Some people say, like where I used to buy, they say you mix and you add your water in this. The way I bought this one, they say you mix everything before you add water. So any way that you think is better, just go ahead and do it. So where I got this chemical, they say if you mix everything before adding water, you get a thicker soap. But I had tried that their method was, and I didn't get any difference. So just allow me to do this. So we add our soap, our water in this until we use all the 20 liters. No matter what, we're making 20 liters of soap. So as we mix, we add, we mix, we add, we mix, we add, until we exhaust all the 20 liters of water. Want everything to dissolve. You see that the salt had some stones, some balls in it, bigger. We'll have to mix it until the salt is completely dissolved before I'll go in with the other chemicals. Usually I have a very big whisk that I use in doing this, but some of the iron started coming out, but I see that I will likely take it and use. You know why I'm doing this, right? To get rid of these ones that have sticks at the wall, on the wall of the basin, so that they too are combined with the others. Yeah, the thing is not completely dissolved. This is the most difficult part when you're making kitchen soap, liquid soap. Stirring, you must really have that patience to stir. But if you don't want to stir this much, then you do the first method I told you I used to do, by just measuring your water and then partitioning them into smaller containers and dissolving and pouring all your salts in them for them to dissolve, for it to dissolve, to take time and dissolve before you come and mix. Honestly, I think this method is really good because can you see how thick it is? Look at the thickness. So just be patient and then you mix yours and dissolve it very well so that you get a very good consistency. So I mix, as the salt dissolves, the thing becomes thicker. As it dissolves, it becomes thicker. And that is what this lady told me, that if I do it this way, I'll get a very thick soap. But if I do it that way that I explained to her, that that's what I usually do, my soap will be just medium thick. It will not be as thick. Because when I saw hers was really thick, very, very thick. And I asked, she said, no, it's the method. How do you do yours? So I explained to her that I dissolve in water because I don't have the time to sit and stir. She told me, no, be patient. Just look for when your chance. You do it this way and you will see good results. Look at the bucket. I've used almost half of the 20 liters of water, and take a look at this, friends. Look at how thick it is. Look at. Can you see that? Look at this. So thick. So I think this is the right method to use. And our salt is not yet, has not dissolved completely. So as you continue to mix, it gets thicker as the salt dissolves. Wow. Guys, take a look at this. So this is, we are good to go now. I think I can go in with the rest of the ingredients. Guys, tell me, is it ingredients or chemical? We're used to using ingredients in this kitchen. In our kitchen, even when working with chemicals, I call them ingredients. But I know you understand what I mean, right? Wow. Hope you're going to try this recipe. Hope you're going to do this. Make your own soap at home. And have you subscribed to the channel, friends? If not, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to leave us that thumbs up. You don't pay to give thumbs up. You don't pay to subscribe to the channel. So please kindly do well to subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. And look at a very fat one here that has not yet dissolved. Are you seeing that? That is it. So wow, this will take some time, So please, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe to the channel. Give us that thumbs up, share, like, drop your comments. Please, it helps us to grow. Kindly do that for us. Are you seeing? So the salt has not dissolved completely. We still have some very large stones in it, in the mixture. You're going to subscribe to this channel. I hope you're going to share this soap recipe with your loved ones. Share it to your other platforms so that it should reach as many people as possible. I've come across another very big salt. This is another one again here. Let me bring it this way so that you can see it well. You see that? Wow, let me see. I should try and look like this. This is the only place where you will stress to make soap by stirring it this way. But once you're done with this step, guys, you will enjoy for about 3 months because this go a long way. And do you know you can also use this to wash your clothes? I tried that. It's really good. Let's see. You see, this is has almost it has dissolved. You can see. Can you see the lines? This is some of the Ungerol. It has dissolved, but not completely. So I'll just allow it to continue dissolving. And here we don't waste any product. So because somebody will say, why don't you just put it and then throw the bottle? No, there was a lot of it still in the container. We don't want to waste. So now let me go in with my Ufacid. There's a name, Ufacid. You can copy. But I'll write the names and put them up. For those who want to copy, will copy. It is very heavy, guys. It's very, very heavy. I think Ufacid will act as oil. You know, when making soap like this tablet soap, we usually use oil. So I'm very sure this Ufacid acts as oil. I'll then take some of the water from the Ungerol container and pour here to get rid of this one that is inside. Let's just set it aside. I'll go in with my, oh, I didn't bring a scissors. I'll go in with my caustic soda. This is usually very, very strong, so it's usually good to wear gloves when you have to touch caustic soda. Let me get the scissors. I was saying caustic soda is usually very hard. It's a very strong chemical. I'll advise you to wear gloves. Don't imitate me. Add that one. Now go in with our C.M.C. The good thing with these vendors is that they will always number them and then direct you on how to use. So when you go to buy your chemicals for liquid soap, always ask. Don't just go and say, I want chemicals for liquid soap and zip your mouth. Always ask them, please tell me which one goes first. How should I go about it? Always ask those questions. They do help. They do help. So always ask to be guided. Don't just buy and say, no, I'll follow as I saw in the video. No, it's a learning process. Yes, the videos help, but it's always good to ask them. They will explain better. So now that I've added these things, you see, the soap has become liquid. It has become lighter than it was just with the Ungerol and the salt. We shall go in with our water. Usually let me pour it by the side because the caustic and the C.M.C. around the wall of the bucket. So it's light. I don't know that's light, but at least mix well, very well. Let me send my water water to my left so that it's easy for me to carry. So this is almost, are you seeing? Can you see it well? That's just what is left in the container. Yeah. So I want to pour some of it inside here and rinse this container with it. Yeah, I don't waste anything, eh? Yeah, I think I will still add some water. I can still see some of the Ungerol in the container. So I'll just fill the container with some water and set it aside until it's completely dissolved. We still have it inside here. We still have it here. That's a lot. At least this was measured for this quantity of water and the quantity of soap that we want to achieve. So I will not want to lose any of it. Let me just fill the container back and set it aside. Good. So I'm doing this in my basement toilet because I don't want the children to get involved or be hurt with any of these chemicals. So I prefer to do this away from them. You know how children are. So let me just do this and set it aside as well. Before we finish mixing, I'm sure this will be good to add to our container. Are you seeing how thick the thing has become again? Look at this, guys. Just from the side of the bucket you can tell how thick the thing is. So I'll just go in now with the rest of my water and keep stirring. You know, these chemicals will take some time to dissolve. We are doing this, this is around 10 a.m., 10 or 11 a.m. So the same time tomorrow I will come and check the soap. The soap, at least everything must have dissolved properly and combined as well. So we don't just make it and start using it immediately. Mix like this, then we leave it for at least 24 hours to get a very good result. You see the Ungerol is still very much on the stick. That's why I'm pouring water on it so that it gets into the basin so that it can dissolve properly. This is very cheap. Imagine 5 liters of liquid soap or kitchen liquid soap in the supermarket here goes for close to 900 and something. But with just 600 to 700 Kenyan shillings, you get chemicals for 20 liters. Is that not economical? I know people will come for me. Those who make soap and sell in supermarkets, I know they will come for me. But to be honest with you, friends, this is something you can do and even get money from it. I see here so many women do it and sell. They bottle them in these small bottles and sell. And that's it. Even for your household use, like me, I do this for my household use. I don't buy liquid soap anymore. I used to. But thanks to the brother who told my husband, no, just give me 675. That was about 2 or 3 years ago, and you will get a good quantity of liquid soap. And since then, that was 2020, 2024, 2023, 2024. Since then, we started making soap. We have never bought liquid soap from the supermarket. We buy our chemicals and use and make us, and it takes us a very long way. Can you imagine? It's so thick. Look at that. So my perfume will be last. After I use all the water, I will then mix my color and add to it. And when you want to add your color to it, I will advise you to dissolve it first in a separate bowl before adding it to your soap. You see, this huge quantity has stopped here. It's stopped on the stick. That is what you get. So friends, now we want to mix our color. Perfume was supposed to be number 3 and the color number 4. But the perfume has burst, so I'll mix the color in this bottle. I'll just cut bottle and then put it inside, and I'll add some water to it and allow it to dissolve. You can stir it. So I'm using green color. I think I told us that before. See that? I will need to scrub my hands later on. So so this is all about our perfume that is there. You see, I don't know, it's like the plastic that he used in serving the perfume had a hole. So it has just come out completely. He also labeled it number 4. So there's no number 3, it's number 1, number 2, 2, and or he made a mistake and labeled something that was supposed to come as number 3. He labeled it as number 2 maybe. So let me just do this. That is it, but it's not bad because it's not even obligatory. Perfume is not even obligatory because this is kitchen soap to wash dishes in the kitchen, so you don't really need much perfume anyway. So guys, we're coming to the end. So everything has dissolved. At the end, you see how clean this bottle will be. Take a look at it. Nothing is inside, just foam. So you can reuse this bottle now for any other thing because it's clean. Gives us that rare foamy nature of the soap. You see how foamy it is on my hand. Then I'll go in with the last quantity of water. Then before that, let me go in with my color. You see, everything has dissolved. That is what you should do. Dissolve your color before you pour it in your soap. Now we the last time, and then we allow it to sit and that is, you allow it to sit for at least a day. Like I said, this is I think this should be past 10 or past 11 a.m. So tomorrow 11 a.m. we shall come and check it. At least when you give it that time, it mixes well. The chemicals that are not yet dissolved will dissolve properly and will really mix. The combination will be better. Yes, so you have to leave it to sit for at least 24 hours, at least a day, before you start using. When you do that, you are sure of the chemicals to have bond together. Yeah, I think that's the word. If I'm mistaken, then you correct me in the comment section below. Please do well to subscribe to the channel and give us that thumbs up. Drop your comments if you're going to try this soap recipe. Let us know if you did one, if you had already made your own soap. Tell us how you made yours, if the method I use is good, or if you did not use by this method and how yours came out. Can you see how thick this is? It's very, very thick. Very thick. Very thick. You can see. Very thick. So thank you very much for watching this far, friends. We have come to the end of our mixture. We shall show you what the result will be at the end. Come tomorrow morning. We shall show you, and then we bottle them and start using. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to drop your comments. And don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. We see you tomorrow. A very good morning to you all. Let's check our soap. Let's check and see how the soap is. Do you see that? The soap is okay. Now we can use it. It's not very thick as it was yesterday, but everything has mixed well. So it is really heavy. You see that? But to me, this method, or the method I used to do, like soaking my dissolving my salt and all the powders in water before I come and join them and mix, I don't see any difference in with the end result. You see, the thickness is just the same. So this is exactly 24 hours later. We did this yesterday around 11-12 a.m. and this is let me see the time. This is 11 a.m. 5 past 11 a.m. the following day, and this is what we have. So the whole thing has dissolved and mixed very well. You see, when I stir it, we don't really have any lumps under at the bottom of the basin. So our soap is ready. We shall just put them now in our bottles, in our gallons, or wherever you want to put it. You just put, but I have the 5 liter containers that I will pop them in and store. This is going to take me about, I'm going to use this for about 2 or 3 months before I make another. That is how good and cheap this is when you make your own soap at home. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, do well to share and let us know. Let us read from you in the comments, in this comment section, and tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you, and let's pack it in our bottles. This is how foamy the soap is. Can you see that? Can you see how foamy it is? I'll clean the container now. This is it. Let's fill another one. See how thick it is? It's quite thick. Guys, take a look at this. Let me fill all the containers and come back to you. See you in a bit. Friends, let me demonstrate something. Let me put the soap on this child's clothes and you see how foamy it is. I've not put any water on the clothes yet, but let me just pour this. You can hear the machine behind. I should put a bit of water. Sorry, the camera almost fell off. Can you see how foamy it is? Look at. Are you seeing this? Look at. Then let me put water on the clothes before we scrub. You know, it's easier when you wet the material before you immerse soap on it. I should shift it so that dirty water should not get into. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing how good the soap is? Look at how foamy it is. This is how good our soap is. You see? So you can as well use it to wash your clothes. Look at it. Look at. You see that? That is just it. Let me finish filling the containers. Guys, look at what we have achieved. That is it. Hope you're going to try this recipe. Do it and thank me later. Let me read from you in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Stay blessed. We'll see you in our next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye bye.